Power by Naomi Alderman challenges preconceived notions about gender roles in society. Women have gained the ability to generate an electrical current called a skein that they can use to inflict pain and sometimes kill whoever they choose. The power revolves around three main characters named Margot, Roxy, and Allie. Margot is a politician who is attempting to use women as a military weapon. Allie runs away from home after she murders her stepfather who raped her. She starts a new religion based on a female god that generates false hope. Roxy, who is a member of her family's gang, single-handedly creates the largest drug cartel in the United Kingdom. In The Power, women abuse their electrical-based power rather than use it for the greater good of society. Alderman emphasizes this through the women taking justice into their own hands, bullying other women, inflicting pain on men without consequence, and starting a revolution against them. Firstly, women abuse their power by taking justice into their own hands because they believe the justice system will not support them. Women are murdering rapists, sex offenders, sexual harassers, and any men who have caused them pain. Not only are the women murdering and harming these men, but they are also using their powers to abuse the respected powers police officers have in society. The police officers are asked to do an investigation in the house where Allie is practicing her new religion. However, Allie and the girls do not agree with this investigation and decide to take matters into their own hands. Alderman writes, "The water is touching the skin of all the police officers. One by one, she sends her message through the water as fast as thought. And one by one, the police officers jerk like puppets. One by one, they drop their guns." This description not only shows how the women are abusing their power to receive justice, but also how they are abusing the police officers' power. The women know that there will be no consequences for their actions because everyone who does not have a skein either fears them or wants to be them, which is why they continue to murder and hurt the men who have done them wrong. This is another example of how the women attempt to use their powers to serve justice for themselves, which in turn leads to a corrupt society. Furthermore, women continue to abuse their power and gender status by bullying women whose powers are not entirely developed. Women are finding comfort not only in suppressing men, but also the weak of their own gender. Women like the idea of their new superiority and domination over men, but also love the idea of being the strongest of their own gender. Women are calling each other offensive names such as pit and flip. This shows how women are becoming power hungry, which leads some of them to become ruthless and sexist individuals. Women are also inflicting pain and terror on men globally, and they eventually start a revolution against them. Women are causing men to fear their lives every time they leave their house alone. Women say they are the ones who should not walk out of their houses alone at night. They are the ones who should be afraid. They also start a revolution against them and enforce laws that say each man in the country must have his passport and other official documents stamped with the name of his female guardian. Her written permission will be needed for any journey he undertakes. This further proves the idea of how women are using their power to cause terror among men and virtually take away all of their human rights. Women continue to abuse their power for the benefit of themselves rather than the greater benefit of society. The power challenges society's preconceived notions about gender roles and equality. Women are abusing their power by taking justice into their own hands, bullying other women, inflicting pain and terror across men globally, and eventually starting a revolution against them. Alderman has switched the superior gender and also writes a utopia where men face the same hardships that women face every day in modern society.